Hello everybody, I'm your host, Eric Bird here at StopStrugglingNow.com, and today we're gonna have another back in the day. Well, I'll just have to know. I'll have to let you guys know that that last video where I showed the cassette tape, a man hasn't seen that cassette tape for 28 years. He's been looking for it. He made 2,500 copies. Guess how many he has now? 0. The only person on the planet apparently that has a copy of the tape is me. And I'm sending it to him. So there's a story behind it. And welcome. Tifosi Optics, check. Stop Struggling Now gear, check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. Welcome back. Well, as you can see, I'm traveling again. So now we're gonna get down to the story. This is a story about helping others. This is a story about there's a thing such as good karma. So while I'm sitting here late night, traveling around, we're gonna get into the story, but you're gonna hear this little track going underneath what I'm talking about today. Let me know if you've heard this track before. Let me know if you know who's made this a hit. But this isn't about that hit. This is about how this all came to be. So, if you're in the music business, if you're in the business of trying to make money, an entrepreneur who's seizing the opportunity, then this story is for you. So we're back in the day. I always go with back in the day. I'm down there in LA hanging out with a friend of mine, and I'm sitting there listening to them talk about East-West Records. They want to make a record label. So what do? We all go down and they assemble a team. I come down with the guys that have 2,000 songs. They know the lyrics, they know the beat, they know the music. So now they have artists that are looking like the new edition. They're kids. They don't write songs. They don't make music, they don't play instruments. So therefore, this is why they called us in. I'm the guy for the team, the writer and a rapper. So they're with me, I'm like representing them in this meeting. I'm not an attorney, I'm just a business guy. But they know me from Sacktown, and we're down in LA, and they say, Eric, we trust you so you can speak for us. So anyhow, in the meeting, it gets heated. The reason why it gets heated is because in the music business and with a lot of businesses, people give away their patents, they give away their ideas, they give away what they make at no charge. They're just happy to be in the building where somebody says, hey, we'll give you a little bit of kibbles and bits and we'll take your invention, we'll take your product, we'll take your service. So in this meeting, I have a person named GQJ who you'll hear about later. He's representing the artist that looks like New Edition and a few other artists. So that's why he's in the meeting, and they want to put all this group together to create this record label. So now what happens is the record label starts talking crazy. They start saying, hey, we'll take these 2,000 songs, you guys, and we'll use them and we'll produce other groups and things of this nature. At this point, I'm sitting there going, hey, wait, hold on. Excuse me. These guys wrote the music. They own the lyrics. The performance pieces is not going to go to them. I start breaking down how they're going to get their royalties. And by the way, they're not giving it to you for free either. So you guys, somebody writing a check while you guys are talking crazy. And everybody's like, whoa, man, you're supposed to give it to us, this, that, and the other. We're trying to start out. I'm like, nah. They're not giving up nothing. They're going to be getting paid for each song in advance, and they're going to be publishing, they're going to get their publishing, they're going to get their writers, they're going to get their lyrics, they're going to get all that. So you can start off the top writing that down. right now. So they're all like, no, man, we need these guys. I'm like, nah. So anyhow, we come out of the meeting. Everybody's a little heated because me and my boys, I'm like, nah, they ain't doing it. The fellas who come out the meeting, they go, Eric, man, thank you so much for sticking up for us, man. We would have just literally given them the song. I said, there's nobody here that's a famous artist. So if you give them your songs, they can shop it around to other artists for life. I said, you're not going to get paid. They go, thank you, man, thank you. So right then and there, after we finish having that little conversation, GQJ comes out and he goes, hey, man, I like your style. You're not going to believe this, but I was rooting in there for you because I was listening to what you said and I was willing to take less. But as you were speaking up, we're not going to take that less. I said, exactly, man. You're performers. You don't know if you're going to get paid for how long. So he goes, I like you. So he goes to the car and he pulls out this cassette tape. The cassette tape that I'm going to put on the screen that I took a picture of and before I mailed it off. That cassette tape is 28 years old. I had in my tape case. I don't even have a cassette player. I'm sure a lot of you don't either. So anyhow, after he says, hey, this is the last tape. I only have 1 or 2 tapes left. So maybe you can give this to somebody that can help us out. And I said, okay, what do you mean by this? And he goes, hey, this guy, this artist I have, this guy I'm giving you a tape, he's being played on the radio in San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Chicago. So then I said, well, where's he from? He goes, he's from Chi-Town. And then he says the most famous thing of all. After they're being played on the radio, he says, and 6 or 7 months ago, he was mentioned in Source magazine. This is when Source magazine first came out. I believe it was year 3. So he's in the September 1990 issue. So anyhow, he's the 3 top artists, up and coming artists. So it's 6 or 7 weeks old, or 6 or 7 months old. So I'm sitting there like, in my head, I'm like, damn, he should have a record deal, or he should have something going on. So believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I take the tape and I tell GQJ, I said, hey man, I'm going to LA and I'm gonna call you in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I'm gonna try and see about getting a distribution deal, a record deal or something like that. And he's looking at me like, you're not in the music business. I said, no, but I'm in the money-making business. So to me, he already's being played on the radio, which means we have a built-in audience. He's already mentioned in the hip-hop magazine, the Icon back in the day. So he's gonna have something from that. So I literally, ladies and gentlemen, went downtown LA. Across the street is a newsstand, and there's a literal pay phone. Some of y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. A pay phone that you load quarters into, dimes, nickels, quarters. Now, here's the funny part. I open up the yellow pages, who you guys haven't seen these days either probably, and I start going to record distributors. The first one that I call, I tell them everything that I just said here. The first one says, nah, we can't help you. The second one says, nah, we can't help you. The third one, unbelievably, is Universal. Universal says, what? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Oh no, come on down. We'll give you a distribution deal. So I get the guy's name, I reiterate the direct number that I can contact him on, have his cell number, I write it down at the pay phone booth. And I'm sitting there like, okay, next up. Now I gotta go verify this Source magazine situation. So I call Source magazine. I get the guy on the phone. After I go, hey, I'm calling, I'm talking about this artist. I heard he was mentioned 6 or 7 months ago. I'm trying to find out if you guys would mention him again or if there's any follow-up we can do. I wait on the phone for like 30 seconds. And this literally is what happens on the other end as I'm doing this. Okay? I'm sitting here like this, 30 seconds, 31 seconds, all of a sudden I hear, what the hell is going on? What's wrong with you people out there? Man, I wrote an article about you. I can't believe you didn't send me a remix. You didn't even follow up. What the hell kind of joint are you guys running over there? He's just cursing at me for at least 30 seconds. And I'm sitting there on the phone like, hey man, I just found out about this today and I'm here to rectify the situation if it can be rectified. He goes, well, the first thing, we need a remix. I said, no problem. I'll get a remix for you. I understand they already have it, so I'll get that sent out to you. And then I said, hey, would you write another something special about him because he's gonna probably have a distribution deal with Universal. He goes, right on, this is what we're doing, but where's the promo? Where's all this other stuff that you can send me? I said, hold on, man, I got it. I'll get it sent to you. So I get his name and a direct line to him, and I write it down. Hang up the phone. I call up GQJ, and I give him the information. All of it. I say, here's the distribution guy says you're in. Here's the guy at Source Magazine, the writer of the original article. He says, send him a remix, all the story. Since I'm not in the record biz, have no reason to be in the record biz, I don't want to be in the record biz, I tell him, I'm going back to Sacramento. I'll see you later. Have a nice life. And I have the tape. So that tape, I'm going to play at the end the full song. In fact, I'm gonna play, and let me know if you've heard this music before, all right? I'm gonna play the first song. I wanna know if you've heard that music before. And the second song is actually side one, and the first song is side two, and this is the artist back in the day. I'm not gonna mention his name right now, because actually, as it turns out, I got in touch with the artist. I never met him at that time. He was, come to find out, in Iraq. So this is why he couldn't get a real record deal, because he missed his record deal with a record company, because a week before he was supposed to go see the record company, he got deployed. So they didn't, when he came back like a year later, they did not, of course he lost all the buzz, so therefore nobody wanted to give him his record deal. So anyhow, that's the short story, and this is just part of life. This is what you learn as you go along through the journey of life. When you're the CEO of your life, you run into all kind of opportunities. And quite frankly, if I wanted to be in the music biz, that would have been a perfect opportunity at that time. And I have another story on another day that we'll be talking about, but the moral to the story, I did that all because I wanted to help somebody. This wasn't anything special. I wasn't looking for any reward. I wasn't looking for any monetary gain from this. I was literally just trying to help another human being become successful. And giving off this type of good karma, you get it back in the long run. Okay? So that's what the moral to the story is, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. 4200. And the music is going to start, and let me know what you think about it, because there's going to be a surprise. I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to have the artist on, and we're going to talk about the rest of the story. And there could be a special surprise that there might be a remix and shooting of the remix and the new video in 2020 or 2021. And I'm going to be flying out there, so y'all are going to have some footage of that. And that's on tap. It's not solidified yet, but that's what they say they want to do. How awesome is this after all this time? So with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.
You know you're looking good these days, Drake.
Yeah.
I heard you rapping.
Mm-hmm.
I really would like to hook up with you again.
Yeah, I bet you would.
But I've changed a whole lot, Drake.
Yeah, and so does the seasons.
Just give me one reason why, Drake.
It was long and hard, but I gave it some thought. This love we had, I believe I bought. Thinking about the things that I've done, it's like I was a merchant and you were You're a material girl, you're not the one for me. You're not the one for me. You're not the one for me, girl. You're not the one for me. Girl, you're not the one. You're not the one for me. You're not the one for me, baby. You're not the one for me. No. I remember the moments that we shared in the past, but it was just too good. I knew it couldn't last. The times we spent funning in the park, we would get there at noon, but wouldn't leave until dark. Rolling in the grass, playing on the swing. I was loving you, girl, but all you love were the things that I had, and I was giving you. But I must have been a fool, cause your love wasn't true. When I was with you, girl, you made my world go round. No matter what it was, for you it would be fine. From Chicago to Japan, I'd be on my way. Just to satisfy your love would make my day. I used to think it was real, but now I know the deal. You played me like a visa as I slated the field. Not to worry, cause that's more fish in the sea. I don't need your love, you're not the one for me. Ooh, you're not the one for me, girl. You're not the one. You're not the one. No, baby. You're not the one for me, girl. I know you're not the one. I know you're not the one. No, baby. And when you left me, I was in shock, I was amazed. You dumped me like a donut, and then I was glazed. And when you did it to me, girl, you know I was mad. Not sympathetic for your feelings, I don't care if you're sad. And when I saw you with him, girl, you know I was choking. I was smiling up front, but my heart was broken. Now you coming for me, but I ain't cutting no slack. Cause losing you was like losing a monkey on my back. I got somebody new, so I'm laughing at you. You broke, you're looking tired, plus you're pregnant too. But in the end, I always knew it would be. Because girl, you're not the one for me. You're not the one for me, girl. You're not the one. You're not the one for me. Girl, you're not the one. Baby, you're not the one. I said you're not the one. You're not the one. Girl, you're not the one. Baby, you're not the one. You're not the one for me. Girl, you're not the one. You're not the one. I know you're not the one. You're not the one for me, no, baby. Girl, you're not the one. You're not the one. I said you're not the one. I know you're not the one for me, no, baby. Girl, you're not the one. You're not the one for me, girl. You're not the one. You're not the one. No, baby, no.
Yo, Drake, tell him.
I'm Propadopolis. Snuggle back with my girl, I didn't wanna get up. I go chains on my dresser and my gold-plated cup. Too tired to awake, I laid back about an hour. Then I grabbed the Gucci towel and headed straight for the shower. Jumped out the shower, grabbed my knuckles and chains. Slapped on the Rolex and my fat diamond rings. I threw my Levi's on, my Gucci belt to the side. Grabbed a bottle of Rizaba and the keys to my ride. Give my girlie a kiss, tell I'm about to break. As I slapped her on the booty, heard her say, "Come away." To the garage I go with my keys in my hand. As I cut the Viper off, cause my car's the man. I do nothing illegal and I take no risk. The women tell me, check your proper. But I'm Propadopolis, one step further than proper. Not just proper, I ain't just proper. One step further than proper.
Yo, Drake, tell him.
I'm 22 years old, dollars, diamonds, and gold. Fresh and gradual level C, mobile phone I roll. Flipping on a spot with a fresh Gucci top. All the females be choosing, but do you think I'll start? Fat amps and EQ, plus the Concord sound. Music pumping, with for shaking the ground. With the deep dark chocolate limo black. As I'm flipping up corners, they be like,
Ooh, who is that?
break it down, shout town, yeah, I'm the man. And if you ain't from there, you may not understand. As I'm rolling through the way, you know that I'm legit. I got the brains blown out and on the back is a kick. Bright stars and folds like it ain't no thing. Cause I'm so cool, I'm busting bold with a gold boomerang. I do nothing illegal and I take no risk. The women tell me,
Drake, you proper.
but I'm Propadopolis, one step further than proper. Not just proper, I ain't just proper. One step further than proper.
Yo, Drake, tell him.
I'm Propadopolis. Yo, check out this break.
Believe the hype. Believe the hype. Believe the hype.
I took the White Castles and the crowd was wild. It was a hot summer's day, but doing the nights it's mild. I picked on the set and getting the proper attention. All the girls were choosing, but do I need to mention? Hit the power window, saw the freak I desire. How about the top and mini skirt was the proper attire? Old girl was hurt, Drake was flirting with a knee called green to conquer her skirt and kick some ballistics. G, then I turned down the sounds as she came to me. She had hazel eyes, long pretty hair, with a body so fresh a nigga had to stare. She told me her name, she already knew mine. I put my number in her hand, told her to call me sometime. I do nothing illegal and I take no risk. The women tell me, but I'm proper obelisk. Got to have me a job, an avenue of approach. And when I'm chilling with my woman, I'm out to encroach. But the women be jocking and most of you can relate. When you see me on the set, you be like,
Damn, he's straight.
I just say no to drugs, don't put no coke in my nose. And forget the gun soon, I fight with fists and bows. Don't like girls with extensions and phony nails. I believe in being real, not in fairy tales. Speak what's on my mind in a proper way. I'm the thankful for these things, unto God I pray. I have a mother and father to whom I give respect for bringing me up right. And through these words I inject to be proper and straight. But proper novelist means just being yourself and doing the right things. I do nothing illegal and I take no risk. The women tell me, but I'm proper novelist, one step further than proper. Not just proper, I ain't just proper. One step further than